Shalom, 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 shalom. First and foremost, I'm going to give all praises and glory unto Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem, Rechach Chadash. Double honors to the apostles and elders, a great millstone, and salutation to all the Arkim that's pushing the truth uncut and raw. We can get him too thorough. The topic is we one step closer. Well, we one step closer is to the MOT to the B, the RFID chip, the digital all right, being mandatory, being made mandatory and forced on the people, man. All right, Joe Biden has signed an executive order of cryptocurrency by what? The National Law Review.com. So President Biden issues executive order on cryptocurrencies, taking steps towards regulation. All right, so we're gonna see December. All right, December, entrepreneurs and investors in cryptocurrencies and other digital assets may finally receive guidance and clarity from the federal government. And a while back, he was speaking of us looking into a digital dollar. All right. And all this thing is for the MOT to the B, the RFID chip, Revelations 13. And we'll get that, because it's in the scriptures. It's not in Christianity, embargo, all these other white women, all these other bullshit that these other Israelites are spewing out their mouth. All right. It is the digital all. All right. On March 9th, 2020, President Joe Biden issued an executive order on ensuring responsible development of digital assets. The executive order, in which is called the Broad Review of Digital Assets, including cryptocurrencies, citing a $3 trillion digital asset market cap as November 2021, and as a survey suggesting upwards of 16% of American adults have invested in it and traded and used cryptocurrency. So they're pushing that cryptocurrency. It been, but when I had its height, before it fell a couple of months ago, all right, that was because Esau likes to, he likes to introduce you to his technology, all right. You know what I'm saying? Put it in your face, this and that, here and this, but the system has been developed. The fourth industrial all right, fourth industrial crypto and blockchain industry participants should be sure to communicate with counsel frequently as developments and updates may very well be coming piecemeal and almost certain with significant effects existing industry practices. The executive order sets its 6 main objective: consumer and investor protection. All right, they'll push that. You have this thing. No one will be able to steal your information from the web and this and that. Financial stability. All right, they're gonna say that this is the solution to the problem that they're gonna create. Mitigation, illicit finance, and national security risk. U.S. leadership in a global financial system and economic competitiveness, financial inclusion, and responsible innovation. Executive order also calls for continued research onto the U.S. central bank digital currency. The executive order represents the first whole of the government approach to the benefit and risk of digital access on the whole. And earlier this year, I believe Joe Biden said that America has to spearhead the NWO, the New World Order. All right. Further, it serves as an official recognition of the growing impact of digital assets and federal government intent to regulate digital assets on a whole in cryptocurrency specifically. All right. So this system is they're going to be able to track you. All right. You'll be able to see everything that you do, all the purchases and sale that you do. All right. Today's, where I have a trade experience or expertise, and instead of you going to a mechanic, but I'm a mechanic. I have the license and I have the experience. I know what I'm doing. You can come to me and pay me cash, and it's not going to be taxed. All right, that's what he wants to stop. He wants to be able to control you, even control your thoughts. All right, because if you receive, all right, this just is the system, but the whole thing that he's pushing to is the MOT to the B. That we receive that, there's judgment for it. We will get that as well. Receiving the mark. All right, and hey, death unto you who received that mark. All right, so let's go to Revelations, and this is a major prophecy. Once this is implemented, once they force this upon the people, all right, the Lord's going to be right there. So Revelations 13 and 16. He calls on all, both small, great, rich, and poor, free or bond, to receive a mark, a charagma, in their right hand or in their foreheads. All right, so it don't matter what status you are, everyone is going to be tempted. That's why in Revelation say the hour of temptation. That's what it's speaking of, the hour of temptation that everybody's going to be faced upon the earth. And that no man might buy or sell. So he ain't going to be able to buy or sell. He ain't going to be able to function in his society, save he that has the mark or the name of the beast and the number of his name. Here's the wisdom, and let him that have understanding count the number of the beast, for it is a number of a man, and his number is 666. The UPC code, the Universal Product Code. All right, man is a number of a man. All right, starting with the elites, your Rothschilds, your DuPonts, your Giddys. Are you not going to be able to fulfill your NWO, or the Heavenly Father is going to cause your enterprise to fail? All right. Now you're going to get those that are meant to get it. All right. Oh Lord, when we're part of the elect, and we have kept the word, the Lord, patience. All right. And by doing that, he's going to keep us from the hour of temptation. So we have to be doing the will of the Heavenly Father and enduring to the end. All right. All right, so that's really what this whole thing is for. That's why I titled it is we one step closer. All right, so all these niggas that all been talking shit about the apostles, the Heavenly Father revealed to the prophets, the apostles, the Elder Great Millstone, that the RFID chip is the MOT to the B, the hit, the chip. All right. All right, you scoff, you talk shit, and now we seeing the infrastructure is being laid down in front of you. All right, so let's just get the judgment of now, before I get the judgment, let's go to what that is, Leviticus, because all you law Israelites, law Israelites. All right, but the law says you ain't supposed to put nothing in your body, no mark on your body. I believe that's Leviticus 19 and 28, or 21 and 28. Bear with me, Salakia. Yes, 19 and 28. And ye shall not make any cutting in your flesh for the dead, nor put any marks upon you. I am the Lord. So that's a commandment. So those that say, oh, you gotta eat, you gotta take it. No, the Lord commanded us not to take it. He said he has received 7,000. That shall not preserve 7,000 that shall not bow down to the image of Baal. All right, he said that. All right, he said that. Revelation said those that have victory over the beast. All right, of the image and of his mark. So now we go to Revelations 14. So we're not supposed to take that as Israelites. You so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans. All right? So let's see the judgment of receiving the mark, because through the terror of the Most High, we persuade men. So So Revelations 14. And 9. And the third angel followed them, saying with a loud voice, if any man worship the beast and his image and receive his mark, the charagma, in his forehead or his hand anywhere, the same shall drink of the wine of the wrath of the Most High, which is poured out with mixture, unto the cup of his indignation, and he shall be tormented with fire and brimstones in the presence of the holy angels and the presence of the Lamb. And the smoke of their torment ascended up forever and ever, and they had no rest day or night, who worship the beast in his image, and whosoever received the mark of his name. See? So that's the judgment of receiving the mark of the beast. All right, is you're going to have a nuke with your name on it, intercontinental ballistic missile. You're going to burn alive, but the Heavenly Father's going to keep your spirit in that body to feel your mouth, and your nose. Let's just get it. Let's get it. Those that have fought against Jerusalem. Let's just get it. Zechariah 14 and 12. And this shall be the plague wherein the Lord will smite all people that have fought against Jerusalem. As a people before is a place. Their flesh shall consume away. So your flesh is going to consume away while they stand upon their feet. And their eyes shall consume away in their holes, and their tongue shall consume away in them away in their mouth. See, that's the judgment of receiving that mark. You're gonna burn in a lake of fire. All right, the lake of fire is gonna be America. While the lake of Israel is looking down on sea mingled with glass. All right, it's gonna look like a lake of fire, and that's that hell. All right, America is that hell that's gonna be cast into the lake of fire, man. So. A little quick lesson, man. I'm going to give all praise and glory unto Yahweh, by Hashem, Yahweh Shai, by Hashem, Kakadash. Double honors to the apostles and elders, great millstone, and salutation to all the Archean, especially the truth, Ankara Rod. Waking Leg, Kinu 2 Shalom.